Fellow Americans, this once great nation of ours is in fact a banana republic. We just watched as the Democrats weaponized the American justice system against Donald Trump, finding him guilty on fake charges. With the witch hunt that burns the Constitution, and the Democrats talk about democracy, make no mistake, democracy is on our side. We're the majority. But see, my question is simple. What are you going to do? Will you stand alongside Trump? Will you take the slings and arrows with him? Or are you going to let the corrupt Democrats win? Where my real patriots at? Is CannonHotep saying stand for something or fall for anything? I holla at you. Bingo!
Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to our Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they playing. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to a special edition of Cannon Uncut, Cannon After Dark. It's Cannon Speaks. Oh, man, give yourselves a round of applause. You could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I really appreciate it. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream, guys. Let people know we live. You're catching the replay? Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I can use that constructive criticism. You want to donate to the channel? $sign CannonHotep on CashApp, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Always welcome, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I planned on streaming today, but I fell asleep. And then I woke up, was like, damn, what time is it? So I couldn't go back to sleep. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and I'm going to do my bingo video. So earlier, HJ said all of the buzzwords that you needed to go viral on Twitter. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a video the way I used to make videos, right? Because I didn't always go live like this. If you go back on my channel, you'll see a lot. Like if you go to the videos, you see a ton of videos. That's where I started at. I started on Twitter making a bunch of rants. And went to YouTube, started making a bunch of rants. And then I was like, you know what? I can go live and get off a lot of these topics, and you know, in one live stream. And I got lazy and started live streaming. Take a lot to edit videos and stuff like that. But you know, I digress. So the video you saw in the beginning is my bingo video. Using all the buzzwords that I could possibly use to go viral amongst the conservative ink. If you go back and you listen carefully, you'll hear them all. Let's go back and check it out. Let's just go back and review it together. Let's go back and review it together. Let's turn this down a little bit right there. Boom. Fellow Americans. Hear that? My fellow Americans, okay? This once great nation of ours is in nation. Banana Republic. Banana Republic. Is the Democrats. Weaponized the American justice system against justice, Trump, finding him guilty on fake charges. With the witch hunt that burns the Constitution. The Democrats talk about democracy. Make no mistake, democracy is on our side. We're the majority. But see, my question is simple. What are you going to do? Will you stand alongside Trump? Will you take the slings and arrows with him? Or are you going to let the corrupt Democrats win? Corrupt Democrats? Where my real patriots at? Patriots. Is CannonHotep saying stand for something or fall for anything? Oh, man. See, I wrote something a little more Cannon style, but A-Shit was like, let me check that out, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and draft it because mine was a bit more raunchy. Let me put it like that. Not raunchy, but you know how I do. So it's fun. We're gonna see how we're gonna see how I rock on Twitter. We're gonna see what happens, how it rocks on Twitter. See if it gets some traction. We're gonna see if it gains some traction. Oh my gosh, who we got in here with me tonight, man? I appreciate y'all. Who we got? We got Ricardo. What's up, Ricardo? Who else we got in here? We got JR. What's the deal, JR? We got Montoya. What's going on, Montoya? We got Gosney's cellmate. They was in here for a minute. They said they'd be back. We'll see. We got Sauce in the building. What's going on? Who else we got? Hotep Oz, what's the deal? We got Iron Man in the building. Yeah, I'm going late tonight. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. 2:09 in the morning over here. But like I said, I was supposed to stream earlier today, and I went upstairs, and I just was like, I laid across the bed, and it was just a wrap. Next thing I know, I woke up, it was like midnight. I was like, oh, damn. Anyway, guys. Oh, man, it's been a lot of craziness happening on the timeline, boy. You got a bunch of people calling for 1776 to rise again. And then you got some people that just gave up. It looked like a lot of people gave up. You know what I mean? I just knew it was going to be a bunch of foolishness in the streets. That these MAGA Republicans was going to be out here doing some crazy, but lo and behold, nothing. Crickets. Not a thing. Seems like J6 got them shook. And rightfully so. Who wants to go to jail on trumped up charges? Pause. We saw how the justice system had treated the people in January 6th. Right? We saw how the justice system treated some of those January 6th protesters, or whatever you want to call them. So why were we surprised when they treated Donald Trump the same way? See, Hotep's been told you. I told you what they doing. They just trying to keep the process going so he can't run a proper race. They trying to deplete his war chest. He'll win on appeal maybe. But their goal is to keep him completely out the paint. So if that means putting him behind bars, they will put him behind bars. And a lot of people out here marching in the not marching in the street, but dancing in the street, hoping to see Donnie T in an orange jumpsuit. It might happen. We don't know. But my question is, and this stands just like in the video, even though the video was, just an experiment, I guess you could say, the question still remains. Your backbone just got convicted. All right? Just talking to conservative people that be lurking in the videos and stuff like that. Your backbone he got arrested. You're the person that you find your courage behind he got convicted of 34 counts or whatever the hell they convicted him on, because nobody knows what they convicted him on. Apparently all 34 counts stem from one count. I don't know how that works, but he's convicted. He may go to jail. He may be on house arrest. We don't know what's going to happen. But it seems like, and Goldstein made a good point, Trump was their only plan. They had no plan B. It's like that one person that's taken care of by their parents and their parents pass away. Now they don't know what they going to do. You know what I mean? It's interesting, right? Because we've seen it happen after 2020. How people lost their resolve because Donald Trump lost the race. Some people fell away from him. Some people stuck by him. You start making a resurgence. The people that fell away came back. He found guilty. Some people falling away again. But they don't have no resolve. They don't know what they're going to do. Who's the next candidate Who's the next candidate that can carry the torch? Is there one? Or Republicans just going to lay down? See, the thing about it is they didn't have to go and do outreach in the black community because Trump was gaining traction in the black community himself. They didn't have to go out and canvass because they relied on him to do all of that. They didn't go after the swamp because they were counting on him to do it. It's like going to get your big brother to fight your fights. You talk all this shit and you can't back it up, so you'll get your big brother to fight for you. See, that's what they did. Now big brother can't do it. And now they cowering in the corner. It's going to be an interesting time, guys. It's going to be an interesting summer. It's going to be a strange summer. Holy smokes. I don't know what to tell them. All I know is, you know, what Uncle say, Malcolm X said the price for freedom is death. Maybe they need Uncle Hotep's rant to light a fire under their asses and get them on the path to resolve and getting all this, getting what they need. Doing what they need to do. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Anybody had Trump getting arrested on getting found guilty on their bingo card? They don't even try no more, yo. They don't even try no more. They found him guilty on all 34 charges. They just said, fuck it. Hit him with everything. Throw the entire book at him. They didn't even try. Oh my goodness gracious. That is hilarious to me, yo. Oh my goodness gracious. Where is it at? See if we can. Is this it? Here we go. Maybe they need to see this. Maybe they need to see this, you know, light a fire up under that ass.
No, a lot of people were saying if it was black folks, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can we talk about this? If
Yes.
black folks were doing it,
Yeah.
it'd be a different. Even Biden said it. Biden announced his attorney general today. He even came up with this BS. If Black Lives Matter was the storming the Capitol, the results would have been far different. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Y'all right. It'd be way different. I remember all summer, y'all burned down city after city. What did the NBA do? The NBA put Black Lives Matter on a goddamn logo, on the goddamn court, in the goddamn NBA playoffs.
Facts.
They made commercials. They made goddamn service announcements. It was Black Lives Matter everywhere. Every company got in on it.
Yep.
Every company.
Yeah. Big money.
Oh, yo, kiss my ass. Like, what the hell y'all talking about? It'd be way different. They would have shot. You know what really says? It really says you shine just scared as shit. Y'all don't got the balls the white man got. The white man said, fuck it, I'm going to go get me some freedom. We going right up in the goddamn Capitol. You know what you shines did? Oh, I'm going to get me some drip. I'm going to go to Target. I'm going to go to Walmart. I'm going to go to Gucci. I'm going to do all that. White man said, fuck that goddamn drip. I'm going to get me some goddamn freedom. That's what the white man said. The price. You heard what Malcolm said. See, y'all like to pick and choose what Malcolm says.
Yeah.
Y'all like to pick and choose. Malcolm said the price for freedom is death.
Yes.
The white man learned that. He know that for a fact.
Yes.
They knew that. The white man knew that. 1776, motherfucker.
Epic rant from Unc. Epic rant from Unc, y'all. But it still applies to this. What you gonna do? Republicans sat around for years and then didn't even try to make a contingency plan. The true red, I guess whites or whatever you want to call them. The true Republicans didn't make a plan. Nobody did. Who was their backup? Who's their backup? Huh? Nikki Haley? Nikki Haley? Huh? I think Montoya got a point, though. I think Montoya got a point. As soon as I find it. She says, I don't think it's about Republicans or Democrats. I think it's about the people. Of course it's about the people. It's always been about the people. Making people subservient and relying on the government. That's what it is. That's what it is. This is a shot across the bow. This is a warning to anybody who tries to step out of line with the powers that be. powers that be ain't the government. The powers that be are the people that runs our government. That ain't the president. That's some shadow cabal, some shadow government that's in charge of all of that stuff. Making an example out of Donald Trump at the same time trying to keep him from running a proper race. If you don't see that the president isn't elected and that the president is selected by now, I don't know what to tell you. 2016 showed us that. 2016, right? The powers that be handpicked Donald Trump to run against Hillary Clinton because they thought that Hillary could easily beat a buffoon like Donald Trump. Right? Easily beat a buffoon like Donald Trump. But what happened was that the people were so fed up about how things were going. As a FU to the establishment, they voted for Donald Trump. Which the establishment, the powers that be, they, them, the collective, didn't see coming. And they couldn't correct course. So what they do? They resorted to a Steele dossier. They resorted to a PP hoax. Russia. That's what they resorted to. If they couldn't get him out of office, they had to make him unsavory in the court of public opinion. Make him out to be a racist, a bigot, Hitler. In hopes of beating him in 2020. But see, it was a problem. No matter how hard they tried. And they succeeded in some aspects of making the orange man look bad. But when people started to see that he was giving them results, when people started to see that he was keeping the promises that the Democrats promised us for 50 years, they knew they had an issue on their hands. They knew they had a problem on their hands. So they pulled a Hail Mary out of the pocket. Out of the playbook. They pulled a Hail Mary out of the playbook. What did they do? They hit us with the sickness. They hit us with the yammine. That Cove base. If you don't think that Cove base was something they pulled out of their ass to take in Shanghai 2020, I don't know what to tell you. But that's what happened because the veil was lifted. The veil was lifted. So how do you control people? You control people through fear and through debt. They had to pull the fear one out of their pocket. People were so afraid to go to the voting booths. They were willing to give up, willing to overlook these mail-ins, these penny savers, I like to call them. And that's how they did it in 2020. Fast forward to 2024, Joe Nickel slicked and rickrolled everybody. Gas prices is up, food is up. Right? How many of y'all go to the market? Yo, today I spent $60 on nothing. I got some juice and some dishwashing liquid. I made sloppy joes tonight. Cost me like $60 for nothing. Filled up my truck today. $4.25. They got the nerve to talk about things getting better. Gas prices have gone down. Gas prices ain't gone down. When Donnie T was in office, gas was $2.35. Maybe $2.65 for premium. See, what they do is called shock testing. If you read Behold a Pale Horse, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, go get the book. Go get the book. Here you go. There we go. Go get the book. It's called shock testing. What happens is, we'll take gas. 2020, 2019, gas was $2.35. Nichols get in office, gas goes up to, I don't know, what's gas right now? $4. No, gas goes up to $4, right? People tripping, right? Gas goes up to $5, people start wilding. When gas gets to where it's like people start to trip out, like, oh, I can't pay this no more, I'm not paying this no more, this is crazy, and people start to wild out, they drop it back down to $4.25. And people go, oh, thank God. Ooh, gas prices are coming down, guys. Gas prices have come down. They've lowered the price of gas. No, they have not. Because gas was $2.35 a couple years ago. Now it's $4.25 now. They just got you to the brink and then gave you a little bit of relief, or what seems to be relief. And you think that, oh man, thank God they brought them gas prices down, when realistically gas was $2.35. That Jedi mind trick. Nickel Slick, he said he's gonna let 11 million people in here with a pathway to citizenship. There's 11 million people in here, but I don't know where that citizenship at. Then again, I guess that pathway to citizenship was, fight for your citizenship. Join our army and you can become a citizen. Or the work permits they're trying to pass out in New York to illegals. Damn. $135 a person? What was you eating at? You was eating good, Montoya. James says they talking about unemployment is low, but that's because people working 2-3 jobs to make it. That's 100% the truth right there. Should get any worse, I'm gonna have to go get me a second. Right, exactly. It's training for inflation. They grooming you for the inflation. That's what that is. What up, Rudy? We got Rudy in the building. What up, Insight? Gas 30 cents more over the last week. See? Jackson says, seeing gas at $1.99 in South Carolina in August of 2001. Oh, I remember. It was like $1.65 here, I think. Back then. That's when I first started driving. I think it's time to seriously consider whether we can actually overcome the easy war, or whether to keep our powder dry for rainy days ahead, bro. I don't know. You got people calling for a war, civil war. Everybody's, oh, it's gonna be a civil war. I'm telling you guys, that's not what you want. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. I promise you that. That is not what you want. Definitely. I'll get you on here, Rudy. Matter of fact, let's do next Thursday, Rudy. You come on for the after, if you're not working. After party. Or just let me know when you're free. We'll work it out. But see, the thing is, right, Donnie T threw a wrench in their gears. He threw a wrench in their program in 2016, right? They got to make Agenda 2030 happen now. Because wasn't it Agenda 2025 at one point? Now it's Agenda 2030. They can't let them interfere with that. So they're going to do everything possible to keep them from interfering with that. You got people like, oh, he's not going to go in jail. They're going to put him on house arrest. No, they might lock his ass up. They might literally put him in jail in a cell if it's going to keep him from running his race. They put him on house arrest in Trump Tower or Mar-a-Lago. He got the internet. He can do virtual shows. He can do virtual rallies. He can do all that stuff. Can't do that shit in jail. Can't do that shit in jail. And they still, I think that that law that prohibits him from having Secret Service, I think they passed in jail. I think it passed the House and is in the Senate. It may die in the Senate, but I don't know. See, the thing is, like Montoya said, it was always about the people. It was always about making people subservient to the government. They want you helpless and dependent on them. That's why you see these gun laws coming out. That's why you see all these mass shootings. Have anybody noticed that you have all these mass shootings happening right now? All these events happening right now? Right now it's kind of flying under the radar because of the Donnie T stuff, but it's happening. Then we got these wars on all these fronts. Israel just took the the border between Egypt and Gaza. Ukraine just got the okay to shoot rockets back at Russia or whatever. Taiwan and China. Taiwan, I guess, got a new president, and China been doing war drills over Taiwan, trying to provoke a response. It's a lot of irons in the fire. Powder in that keg about to blow. Yeah, I mean, like I said in the video, right? Well, I didn't say it in this video. We dialed it back, but my point was this: is that democracy, democracy won in that courtroom. You know why? You know why democracy won in that courtroom? Because it was mob rule. Mob rule won. I never heard about a jury not coming to a consensus with a unanimous decision. Oh, you guys don't have to agree on it all. Like, you know, even if it's 50-50, we still going to say you guilty. What? They made those instructions as murky as possible to make sure he was found guilty on all charges. And then come to find out, the 34 counts stem from one count. The 34 counts they gave him stem from one count. Where they do that at? They got to get back on track. They got to get you to believe that the orange man was the bad man. That's what they got to do. That's what they got to do to get you to believe in their system again. Get you to believe in their election process again. Which I think going to happen, right? Because I think they made Trump more popular. If he's still leading in the polls, even if they quote unquote allegedly lock him up or he goes on house arrest or whatever, and he still starts to soar in the polls, right? He still starts to soar in the polls. They're going to get desperate. They're going to get desperate, and desperate times call for desperate measures. And I hope that don't happen, but we never know. We don't know. See, the thing is that even though he's leading in the polls, for some reason I feel like the GOP, the rhinos, they're gonna start to back away from him. I think. I don't know. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they stand behind him. But I think they're gonna start to back away from him and start to push somebody else. That person, I don't know who that is. Maybe it is Nikki Haley. I just find it weird where it's like, oh, she decided to bow out and back Trump. It was just weird timing for her to do that. He should be ashamed. He 100% should be ashamed. I don't know how he look at himself in the mirror. He knew what he did. He got the call. He took the deal. Insight said Trump did a deal. You think so? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking at, Rudy. Live by Yeshua says, I'll give them this much. They're playing a pretty strong game of checkers at this point. Yo, I say it all the time, right? And I used to say it all the time. It's like Republicans and conservatives expect the Democrats and the liberals to give them a fair fight when they got plaster in their wraps. They think they're going to play with regulation gloves when they got plaster in their wraps. They're looking for a fair fight and they threw dirt in your eye. Sometimes you gotta get on their level. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta get on their level. The Trump can't campaign, that means we're already a one-party nation, and everything that has always happened in a one-party state will happen here. Facts. That's a possibility, but she a part of the collective, yo. She a part of the state. She got the call. Like HJ had a point. HJ had a point. Trump looked tired. He looked like he was just over it. Like, yo, this is too much. I like that. I like that point. I mean, technically, I mean, if you look at it, yeah, you got the Democrats and the Republicans of the Uniparty. That would make the Libertarian Party the second party. But what strong candidate they got? Ron Paul ain't running. Who they got? RFK? I wouldn't be shocked if RFK went to the Democrat side if they gave him the call right now. It's just interesting, guys. It's gonna be interesting times. The crazy part is that they're not even hiding their motive, and people are still going with it. That's the crazy part to me. What the hell going on here? Anyway, sorry, I was looking at some weird video just now. But anyway, guys, Godspeed to Donnie T. I don't know if the Red Whites or the Red Wolves gonna figure out what they're gonna do. I think they're afraid. I think they're scared. I think they're losing resolve. They only had courage because Donnie T was it's like Donnie T was the bully and they was the lackeys, right? They was the flunkies. If you think about Romeo and Juliet, you know, me being nerdy, Donnie T was Benvolio. Donnie T was Benvolio, and the rest of them was just the flunkies. Donnie T was the brave one, and they was just standing behind him like, yeah, get him, get him, get him. Now that he not there no more, they don't know what to do. They ready to run because they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight everybody themselves. RFK got a huge influx of cash this week. He is on the ballot in all 50 states now. Is that right? Wouldn't it be crazy if he do a heel turn and lead the Libertarian Party and go Democratic Party? Because the Democrats want to get rid of Joe Nickel Slick. Really though, we all know the game is divide and conquer. And they got yeah. I don't know. But all I know is this: Hotep's been trying to warn people about this day. Been trying to warn people that this day was a possibility. But people rather listen to Conservative Inc. They rather listen to the Charlie Kirks and the Brandon Tatums and the people like that. They don't want to come to the Hoteps. Oh, they'll come to the Hoteps. They'll come lurk in the chat, take our takes, stuff like that, and then go back to their shows and use it. Sometimes. When it comes to the real and giving you how shit really is, you gotta come holler at us. You gotta come holler at us. Obama needs Joe right where he is. Does he? Does he really? I mean, Kamala is just as transactional. Kamala is just as transactional. I wonder why RFK's family decided to back Joe Nicholslick. Is it because they're lifelong Democrats? Is that what it is? And they know where their bread is buttered? Yeah, you already know. You already know. Be happy that poison they call food is expensive. Bruh, things is crazy right now. Things is crazy right now. Anyway, y'all see this? Let's move on to something else. You said, what's my battle? What you mean? What's my battle? They're gonna give you a credit, all right. They're gonna give you a credit for all that appeal BS that Bill Gates is selling. We all know this would happen, but it's different to feel it, because if there was an illusion, any illusion the justice system is fair has been shattered. Yeah. Boo Fam says they need you to focus on Trump while they continue to implement lockdown city, aka the 15-minute cities. Show me one time in history where credit was given, and credit was given and where it was due. Old ironies will be likable if she weren't a politician or a lawyer. What's my battle? My battle is keeping my family fed and a roof over their head. That's my battle. That battle getting harder. That battle getting harder. But guess what? I'm going to make it happen no matter who in office. It's going to happen. Inflation hit. We go through an economic collapse. Guess what I can do? Guess what I can do? I got a myriad of skills that'll keep my family alive and safe. Excuse me. And the minute that people realize that, the minute the people that realize the power lies in their hands, and it's not in a voting system, it's in self-preservation, that they can do it themselves, the more power you gain back. The more power you gain back. You don't need the government to survive. You don't need the government to feed you. You don't need the government to clothe you. You don't need none of that. You can do all that on your own, but people are too dependent on the government, with the illusion that the government works for them. That's the crazy part. They think the government works for them.
Tough break, nigga.
Every step of the way, they prove to you that they trying to say they know better than you do. That's when you make an example of them. That's when you make an example of them. That's what I mean by taking the slings and arrows. Are you willing to revolt? Are you willing to have another revolution? Or are people just too scared because they need the government? That's the question. Costco gold and silver. I ain't even hear about it. But see, the part about him being a salesman, that's what makes him appealing. Especially when you realize that the United States is a corporation. Look on Dun and Bradstreet. Look on Dun and Bradstreet. It's United States of America Corporation. What's up, the one? Comfy, not scared. Too comfy and compliant. I still think you got some people that shook. People still paying Netflix. You think they want to change? It's a lot of stuff. That's what I want to show you guys too. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this real quick.
Recordings.
Move this. Nope, not that one.
Would you still go?
Jeez, how many damn channels? Hold on. There we go. This is what started me down my journey. And he's right.
I have to say this because I know our spirit and our emotions get stirred. I'm not against nobody on the panel. I'm with everybody on the panel. I'm not diametrically opposed to anybody on the panel. I agree with everything my brother said about revolutionaryism. So let me ask you guys a few questions. We're in the South. We're in the heart of the South right now. Who fishes? Who knows how to fish? Hands down. Who knows how to hunt? Less hands. Hands down. Who shoots on a regular basis, meaning once or twice weekly? Hands down. Now you see how many hands? Who farms or grows their own food right now? Hands down. You ain't ready to oppose nothing. You are as a part of this system as any white person gentrified in this city. And you can't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about because I've lived in this neighborhood long enough to know when 2 out of every 5 yards had a garden in the back. I'm old enough to know when the Muslim community was the strongest security force and their own food force in this community. Black people, I love you, and I love you enough to tell you, you ain't ready to revolt shit. You don't feed yourself. You don't hunt your own animals and slaughter them. You don't prepare your own meat. You don't own your own land. You don't have a seed growing in your window. So when you think about revolutionaryism and you think about fighting and dying in the street, you ain't shit if you can't feed your children. You ain't nothing if you can't teach your children to hunt. I've been hearing this revolutionary talk all my life. All my life, I've been seeing leaders get before me and tell me how much of a strong warrior. And just like the United States Army, just like the military, I've seen their words send black boys off to die in the street fighting and arguing with police. You have no win. He was innocent and he got 19 years. His mama couldn't afford the right lawyer. His dad didn't know a senator. You have no wins. How many of you practice a martial art today? Who practices a martial art today? How many boys are practicing a martial art in your community today? Today. That's what I'm saying. We not ready to fight. You say fight back, fight the police. The police are trained to shoot. They're trained in martial combat. We're not. What are we going to do? Now, I'm not saying give up. I'm not saying you can't train yourself. But what I'm saying is if you're not training every week, if you're not shooting every week, if you're not knowing how to grow your own food, arguing with me and arguing with the police ain't going to do nothing. Because if we all leave right now, if we all leave right now and we got a speeding ticket, we ain't all going to agree not to pay it.
I saw that in 2014 to 2015. That's when I seen that. And that's what changed my whole trajectory. That's what made me go out and pick up, archery and marksmanship and stuff like that. I was already doing martial arts and stuff like that. That's what made me start learning how to, prep. This is back when it was it wasn't certain if Hillary was going to win or Trump was going to win. And Hillary had that war cry with Russia. I was like, oh, here we go. That's when I started learning that stuff. But he's right. People too dependent on the government. They're not ready to revolt nothing. They don't want their creature comforts taken away from them. So what you're going to see is a lot of people behind their keyboards and their cameras complaining. Complaining, whining, saber rattling with no solutions. That's what you're going to see. They're going to complain and they're going to cry and they're going to have no solutions. No plan B. So, like the Hotep say, save yourself. Save yourself. Don't save me. Save yourself. My father had a good analogy. When you're on a plane, what they tell you if the plane start to go down or something happen on the plane? What they tell you on the plane? Put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you try to save somebody else. Save yourself first. Get your family straight. Learn a martial art. Learn how to hunt. Learn how to grow. Learn how to shoot. That's what you can do. Get a hustle. Make it so that you don't need to depend on the American government or any government for assistance. Make it so that you are, no matter what. Insight says, I'm on the land right now building an outhouse. Greenhouse and water reclamation. Yo, if y'all know Insight 8, he a genius. I'm just going to put it like that. Save yourself outside of the U.S. if you can afford to go. Not just, you got to make moves like ninjas. Agreed. The purpose for freedom was not to get rich. I remember my grandfather used to say that, and I never understood what he said till I got older. He's like, he said, a lot of people don't understand this, but I really know what it's truly like to be free. And I just thought my grandfather was on some Negro spiritual stuff. Till I got older, my grandfather had no bills. He had, gas and electric and taxes. He didn't have a mortgage. He didn't have car payments. He didn't owe nobody shit. He literally only had to pay taxes, be black, and die. He built his house without the help of any bank. No mortgage. So it means that he banked a lot of his payroll. They would save a lot of it. He lived and he died comfortably. Guys, you gotta learn how to be self-sufficient. You gotta learn how to be, self-reliant. But you gotta learn. And I'm still learning. I ain't gonna say I got it down pat. I don't. But I'm trying. I got people that depend on me. Simple as that. Shout out to Killer Mike. A lot of people need to see that. Anyway, let's get to something else. Yo, y'all see this nonsense? Ohio billionaire plans to take a $20 million sub to the Titanic site to prove the industry safer after Ocean Gate's implosion last year that killed a billionaire and his son and 3 others. So somebody comments, so we're getting a sequel. Hey, yo. It says, so we getting a sequel, huh? Oh my gosh, I wouldn't try it. Like, why? I'm sorry, y'all. Leave the Titanic where it's at. Leave the Titanic where it is. In Davy Jones' locker. They did it plenty of times before the woke submarine incident, but that incident killed the entire industry. Oh boy. If the dude doesn't have strippers in that sub, it's nothing new. Is that right? That's crazy. Forget that still. I wouldn't try it. Could you imagine that if they did that and then that shit failed again? Could you imagine if they did that and that shit failed again? Nah, count me out. Count me out, bro. I don't know what people be thinking, y'all. I swear I don't. I don't know what people be thinking. What else I got in here? Oh, I seen this. I don't know if they was playing. Or acting. But check this out.
Did take your iPad away? No! Okay, well, it's time for bed.
No! Not going to bed!
Come on. Come on.
It wouldn't have been all that with my mother. The minute I would have screamed the first time, I'd have got all living hell smacked out of me. I'd have got all living hell smacked out of me.
I'm not ready to go to bed.
Come on, I gave you an extra hour.
I said, no, it's not time for bed. Chill out. It's 9 o'clock.
How many people in the chat would have got their ass beat? I'm just curious.
12 years old. Stop treating me like a baby.
Let's
I'm
go.
not going to bed. We're not going to bed. Can you hear her?
Let's
no!
go.
We're not going to bed. No! What do you not understand?
Okay, fine. You can have one more hour.
You go to bed. Yeah.
She said, fine, you can have one more hour. And he goes, you go to bed. Yo, me and my sister would have been... oh, it said well rested. Yo, me and my sister would have, it would have been a bad situation. You don't understand. It wouldn't even have got this far. It wouldn't have got this far. It wouldn't have got this far. At all. We getting clocked with the nearest thing. We might have caught the remote. Like straight, this is crazy, yo. Spoiled kids refusing to go to bed. Spare the rod, spoil the child, yo. I wish my kids would. I wish my kids would. You know you got respect from your kids when you could just walk in the room and give them the look and they're like, oh shit. You gonna call the cops on? You gonna call CPS on? You gonna, all right, yeah, here you go. Good luck. Good luck with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, you go to bed. Yeah.
Okay.
It's too much. I feel like it's gotta be fake, right? It's gotta be fake, right? She recording it and stuff. You ever got beat so bad you couldn't catch your breath? You like, you about to lose conscious because you can't breathe and boy, listen. When your parents hit you with that belt and they hit you with every syllable or every word come out their mouth, you getting one across the ass. Didn't I tell you not, bruh? Nah, this shit don't fly. Where the father at? That's all I'm gonna say is where the father at? Because even if this kid went off on his mother, if he was standing right there in that corner and he came in that room and he commanded respect to that house, that shit would have stopped immediately. Boy, you can't be your kid's friend, Joe. You can't negotiate with your children. It's a dictatorship in that house. Period. Full stop. This one was good. This one was good. I like sometimes I see his videos where it's like he play like the son He'll play the son like, yeah, Dad, this song go, and then the father, he'll play like the original song. It'd be hilarious. Check this out. I never caught this.
I can watch X-Men all day.
Did anybody ever catch that? Did anybody ever catch that? X-Men, the X-Men theme song copied off of Whitney Houston. Yo, I was like, hey, yo, I never caught on to that. And then when I heard, I was like, I'd be damned if that ain't the truth. That is crazy to me, yo. That is crazy to me. I never caught on to that, yo. Oh my gosh, yo. I never caught on to that. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Exactly, yo. I never caught on to that ever. That is crazy. Now when I listen to X-Men or watch X-Men, I'm gonna think about Whitney Houston. I'm gonna think about Whitney Houston, yo. Oh my gosh. What else we got? What's this? Oh yeah, check this out. Check this out. I think this is smart on the police's part. This will probably cut down on like high-speed chases and stuff like that. You know, the X-Men writers were just snorting lines and getting freaky back in the 80s. Whitney, that's wild. Yo, that's crazy though. Oh man, that is funny. Check this out.
What you're about to see.
So that's going to be your aiming point.
White settlement police say.
And you're going to press arm.
Will be a game changer.
3, 2, 1.
A new tracking dart. Officers can launch from their patrol cars and stick to the back of a suspect vehicle trying to get away.
Now you can see.
And when I first seen, I thought it was like an EMP thing that like shuts your whole car down. But apparently this is I have a good one, Ricardo. I thought it was like a little mini, like, I don't know, EMP or something that shut down the whole car, right? Remember in Too Fast, Too Furious when they shot his car with that joint and shut it down? That's what I thought this was. But check this out.
It sticks and it's very difficult to get off.
Officers then follow the car with GPS instead of chasing it.
You go do your thing. We're going to cool off for a couple minutes, let you cool off, and then we're going to come back on my time now. Now we're locked in.
What you're about to see.
So that's going to be your aiming point.
White settlement police say.
I think it's a good idea. You're running from the police to cut down on high-speed chases. You shoot a little dart on the back of their car, and no matter where they go, unless they pull over to take it off, but even if they pull over to take it off, you got them. You know what I mean? You know, laws against uneven epoxy coating on your the back of your car, but it will be. You think that'll stop that thing from sticking to you? Because it ain't a magnet. It's a possibility too. That's pretty dope. You get chased by the police, you better not run to your trap house. That's the dumbest shit in the world. That's the dumbest shit in the world. So this kind of sketched me out, right? Check this out.
They say Aldi fresh.
Because I shop at Aldi's. I shop at Aldi's. Check this out.
But their salads contain bioengineered food ingredients.
And
your bagels contain bioengineered food ingredients. Not so fresh. No artificial flavors, but it contains bioengineered food ingredients. Even their granola bars or fruit bars contains bioengineered food ingredients. They say,
and I shop at Aldi's, and I like Aldi's. But now I got to second guess it. But also, I saw a video before Aldi's where they were going through Whole Foods. Whole Foods have the same disclaimer on the back of their stuff, contains bioengineered food ingredients. That's the crazy part. Whole Foods will be top tier. Thing is if Aldi's got that, that means Trader Joe's probably got the same shit, because Trader Joe's and Aldi's are the same store. Anybody know that? Oh my gosh, now you gotta read everything. I mean, usually when I go there, I'm buying fresh shit, but regardless, you never know. Some apples that you picking up might be those appeal apples from your boy, what's his name? Your Microsoft boy, Billy G. Yeah, Aldi's and Trader Joe's are the same place. I think it was in Germany. It's two brothers that own it. There's Aldi North and Aldi South in like Germany, but when they came to America, it was Aldi and then Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's was the more upscale. I think Aldi South or Aldi North in Germany is the more upscale. So Aldi North became Trader Joe's in America. Whole Foods did get bought by Amazon because Amazon's trying to get to the point where you can just go into Whole Foods, get your stuff, and then you leave out and you scan like you scanning on Amazon. What you mean by it's the seeds? Like, you mean being seedless? What's this? Rare conditions. Hey yo, they got my man. They got Eddie Winslow singing karaoke. They got Eddie Winslow singing it. They got Eddie Winslow singing the intro to fucking Family Matters.
This day and age, to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
Oh my god. What you got on, y'all? It's too much, y'all. I guess you out there at the hookah bar having fun. So they genetically modifying the seeds. I'm telling you, y'all. Soylent Green coming soon. This right here.
Hi, I'm Katie Pumphrey, a marathon open water swimmer and artist from Baltimore, Maryland. This coming June, I'll be attempting a 24-mile swim from the Chesapeake Bay Bridge to the now swimmable Baltimore Inner Harbor.
She just said the now swimmable Baltimore Inner Harbor. Let me tell you something, guys. Okay? Let me tell you something. There's nothing swimmable about the Baltimore Inner Harbor. Now, in and around the harbor is nice. Right? Around the harbor is nice, but there's nothing, I repeat, nothing swimmable about the Inner Harbor. I want to know how much this girl got paid. I want to know how much she got paid. I wouldn't jump in that, man. If that water got in my mouth, boy, I'd panic. I'd panic. Bruh. He says she'll be able to complete the swim in no time. With the extra arm and gills and fins she'll grow in that water. This girl says she gonna be entitled to compensation in a year or so. Hey yo. No. Ain't nothing swimmable about the harbor. Ain't nothing swimmable about the harbor. Enough money not stopping the OnlyFans. Jeez. Yuck, when I hear the word Baltimore, I certainly don't think of swimming. No, especially not in the harbor. Look at the Maryland Fish and Game warnings about all the chemicals in the fish. Yes. She got the bag, yo, or something. Because no way. No, matter of fact, I might Monday go look around there. It's not, no, it ain't swimmable. Until she gonna swim in it, she gonna hit a body. She gonna hit a floating body. Nope. Ain't nothing swimmable about the harbor. I work on the water. I work for the Port Administration. I have yet to see any type of major cleanup effort at the harbor. It's swimmable. They can kiss my ass on that. And she crazy. If that water get, and listen, I wouldn't be surprised if she don't make it to the swim event. James said she done lost her mind. Keep eating the upper Chesapeake Bay crabs. Nah, the crabs I eat, they from over on the Eastern Shore. I mean, Chernobyl is hikeable technically. You're not tripping. That water, like being in Chernobyl. Yo, it's crazy. Nope, I'm good. Somebody put a disclaimer. It says Baltimore is an active shipping and boating channel that is impacted during and after rain events by polluted stormwater runoff. Swimming should only take place during supervised planned events. No, thank you. How about never? How about never? Who remember Ricky Lake? Who remember Ricky Lake? I used to watch the show all the time. I don't remember it being spelled like that though, but maybe that's how she did spell her name. Yo.
S-Dog and T-Bird. They both run with a gang in their hometown. S-Dog says you need a gun so that the others know who is boss.
S-Dog and T-Bird. Where Trish at? Hey Trish, is that you? T-Bird? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man, S-Dog and T-Bird.
S-Dog is 13 years old. T-Bird has been carrying a gun since she was 10. She says you got to bust them before they bust you. T-Bird is only 14 years old. Also meet Michael. Michael says fighting with fists is old-fashioned. Either you have a gun or you're going to lose your life. Michael is 17 years old. And LaShonda. LaShonda says you always have to be prepared, so she even takes her gun to parties. LaShonda is 18 years old. 18, 16? 16. Now, S-Dog, I'm going to start with you. Why do you feel like you need a gun?
Well, everybody else has them, and if you don't have one, then, I mean, it's either shot or shoot someone. I mean, they're going to shoot you, but if they shoot you, you're just going to shoot them before you die. I mean...
So you're saying that every one of your friends has a gun?
Just about, yeah.
So how do you go about getting a gun?
Well, my homeboys give them to me.
So they just give them to you? Do you have to pay money? Do you?
Yeah, well, see, they have the money so they can buy them.
So they buy them so you can protect yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. T-Bird, what about you? Why do you feel like you need to carry a gun?
Because it's kill or be killed. That's how I see it. It's like, if I don't have a gun, then somebody with a gun who's
S-Dog.
Somebody said they run with a crew called the Babysitters Club. That is funny. They run with a crew called the Babysitters Club. That is funny. That is funny. That is funny. That is funny. If that wasn't like paid actors up there on stage, I don't know what to tell you. That is funny. What's up, Rez? For my geeks, understand the software and the programming, please. What are you talking about, Montoya? You talking about the AI healthcare? What's the name? Disclaimer on AI healthcare. I seen you say something about it. Is there something? Is something you can send me on it? What's this? I be putting shit in here and I don't even know.
Ooh.
Oh.
That doesn't look good. Uh-oh. There's another one.
So check this out.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but in ULEZ, I think that's how you say it, ULEZ, London, there's a silent war going on with people called the Blade Runners. And what they're doing is they're fighting back against the climate change initiative to reduce carbon emissions by setting up cameras everywhere and charging people for leaving their zone. Yep. And the English are not having it. They are called the ULEZ Blade Runners, and they go around and they dress up in costumes, dinosaur inflatable mascot costumes, and protest. But at nighttime, they do this. They destroy all the cameras, and then the city comes in and puts up all new cameras. And then the next day, they destroy them again. And they've been doing this for months. They're not having it. They're not taking it. Ooh.
You talking about this AI scribe thing, Montoya? I see something that says HIPAA compliant AI scribe. I see something like that. They doing nasty work out there in England. They doing nasty work. This was kind of interesting. I thought that was really creepy. I mean, that's pretty goddamn crazy. Oh, I got you. She says if you have loved ones who have careers in healthcare, and actually I do actually. Look into AI healthcare to continue to be marketable. Interesting. These masks is trippy. Then again, it ain't nothing to the shit that's on Joe Biden's face. It ain't nothing about to the mask that's on Joe Biden's face, or whoever's parading around is Joe Biden. What's this?
Why he's never really said, Rand, I really got your back, thank you, because you know what, Book, I mean, me and Book.
Yo, what's his name, Razby? Razby put everybody on blast, bro. He put everybody on blast. Look at this, listen to this.
Me and Book was in a room together. Chris Stokes put us in a room together and made us do stuff together. You feel me? Me and Jarrell, Houston. You're not gonna sweep anything under the rug. I was molested by Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston, and that's the truth, period.
And that's the truth, and you can say that for you. I just think it's kind of messy when you got to put other people's truth out there. I don't think that's your place to judge other people.
Well, my truth is the fact that Chris Stokes had me and Jarrell Houston in a room sucking each other's dick.
Jesus, pause.
Hold on, Judy, hold on.
Pause.
Hold on. I got a problem with Fizz.
Pause.
Fizz is the first person to take it in his fucking asshole, and he
Pause.
make it seem like I'm a motherfucking homo, like I'm crazy, and like there's a problem, like I did something.
Yo.
I never did anything to nobody. Some tapes got out, and we all know what that was about. Obviously, it was in God's will. I can't protect Boog when he gonna set me up, and he knew about the meeting at Mike Conception's house and in Compton. You know, I'm trying to protect Chris, Marcus, Omari, y'all. Everybody have respect for everybody's family, but don't nobody show no love or respect for me. That's why he's never really said.
Yo, what? Oh my God! I remember hearing stories, but to hear it coming out of his mouth, I never heard it coming out of his mouth. That's crazy. I always heard about the Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston stuff. But I always heard, it was a hearsay. I never heard it come out of one of their mouths before until just now. Or until when I saw this video. I thought that was crazy. Yo, it's wild how much stuff is coming to the light after Diddy and his revelations, yo. Oh my gosh, everybody got a story. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. This one got me. I never knew who sung this song. This song fire. Montoya, I know you about to groove out to it a little bit. I never knew who the dude was that sung this song. It's interesting.
I was told by the label pretty strongly that I should consider another choice, and that the song that I'd chosen, With You, was a song that only Stevie Wonder could get away with. They thought it was so corny and that it just wouldn't work.
He got the same barber Uncle Hotep had. He got the same bar. That's the same haircut Uncle Hotep had.
Wasn't hearing it, and so I.
Golden Lord from, you're like one of the Golden Lords from Meteor Man. But this song fire. That song, yo, come on. That song to this day is still a great song. That song to this day is still a great song. It's still a great song. Oh yeah. Okay. This song's still a great song, y'all. Oh, man. Tony Terry. I know some of y'all in the chat that probably danced to this at prom. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. This is scary. This one right here is scary.
Tonight, remarkable research showing for the first time a wild animal using a medicinal plant on their own to treat an open wound. Scientists from a distance studying an orangutan with an injury on his face, just under his eyelid there. He is seen chewing a leafy plant and using the paste to relieve the pain and treat the wound himself. The injury healing after a week. Scientists say it's the first time they've seen a wild animal apply medicine to a wound. The study appearing in the journal Scientific Reports.
And it would be an orangutan. They say they're the smartest of the primates. But geez Louise. So you telling me that this thing, this monk, or this ape, or whatever you want to call it, this orangutan, is a gosh dang a medicine man. This orangutan is a medicine man. No, I ain't say I heard it in prom. I'm saying there's some people in the chat that probably heard it in prom. You know what I mean? That song was from 90 something. But we got a medicine man monkey. Somebody in the comments said Pfizer gonna push him out the tree. Oh my gosh, yo. But that's crazy. That's crazy. That's amazing. That's crazy and that's scary because it reminds me of Planet of the Apes. It reminds me of Planet of the Apes. He made his own Neosporin. He done chewed up a leaf and made his own Neosporin. This I just thought was funny. Jesus. I couldn't stop looking at it, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Trying to be fancy and destroyed your face. Next. What's this?
18, probably just turned 18 years old. So,
so this Kel Mitchell's ex-wife, she said that she walked on him and Nick Cannon doing some freaky deaky.
I'm like, okay. So, but I wasn't really my plan to. So I never told Kel that I was actually coming. So I just popped up, and it was sometime maybe between like, I don't know, like 9 and 10 or like 8 and 10. I know it was in the evening. And I popped up, and I like, open the door. I don't really hear anything, but I kind of hear like a television on or maybe like some talking. And I go into the guest room, and Nick is on the bed in my cheerleading outfit with his like little skinny legs and got like white socks on and my entire full cheerleading outfit. And my cheerleading outfit is like different from I think what people are used to. It's the kind where it's like a turtleneck. It's like, you know, like long turtleneck, and it's kind of very tight, you know, like fitting around like the waist and arms. So it was funny. I will say it was funny, but it wasn't like that kind of funny because I have OCD, and I don't like when people like are in my things at all. So I'm just really upset at this point.
So she mad because the nigga had it on, not the fact that her husband was laying in the bed while another dude was on top of the bed in her cheerleading outfit dancing for him. Jeez. Bruh. Turtleneck and booty shorts, got it. It's crazy. She mad.
Just angry, I'm mad. Because he's wearing my cheerleading outfit. 18.
She mad because he had it on, not the fact that, you know what, she got it. She got it. What's this?
An ABC News exclusive about the
listen to this shit.
The nap that forced a 737 to make an emergency landing.
Back in the cargo, I was exhausted, so I dozed off.
He says he woke when a bag fell on his head.
Pitch black. All I could hear was the engines.
This dude was at work. This dude was at work. He probably went to work from a party. He loading bags onto a plane and decided to lay back and take a nap in the fuselage of the plane. And then the plane started to ascend into the sky, and then he panicked, and then he caught, just listen. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Going, felt like the plane was like ascending, like going up, and in my mind I was just like, this is not happening. I thought it was a joke.
He grabbed his cell phone and tried the company, but they thought he was a prank caller, so he called 911.
Hello, I'm trapped in this plane.
But the call cut out. So he started banging away at the ceiling so loud you could hear it inside the cabin above him. Willa says he thought he might die in there.
The last thing I text was, I love you, to my mom. So I thought I was going to die.
You really did?
Yeah.
But how exactly did he fall asleep in the first place? Willa is still more than a little vague about that.
I mean, when I first started the job, we took naps.
A week later, he's still employed, but expects that might soon change. And he says he's learned a lesson.
Don't doze off on planes, even though the job was hard, you know, stressful. Learn from my mistake.
An ABC News exclusive about the nap that forced a 7...
Yo, that's a DEI hire right there. Now, I know they throw the term around loosely. That's a DEI hire right there. So you start to fall asleep on the job, and then you wake up as the plane is headed to another destination. You panic and you start banging on the daggone ceiling so they can land. This is nuts. This is nuts. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. This is crazy. This is a DEI story for your ass. Yeah, I got caught. I fell asleep, right? I mean, I was working, but I fell asleep, and then Next thing you know, they shut the door on me, and then then the fucked up part is somebody had to shut the door while he was in there asleep. It'd be kind of messed up if it was one of his homeboys playing a joke and just locked his ass in there, which is possible. That's just stupid. That's just stupid. What's this one? Hey yo, anybody watch the what's it called? Gumball? Is this the name of the show? This song is so played. It is so played. I'm tired of hearing this song. Y'all. But I got this because like the little dance the little fish doing right here is kind of hot. I need to learn that dance. Oh man, every time I hear this song, yo, every time I go in the kitchen, all I hear is this song. Cause my daughter on TikTok or whatever watching something with this song in it. It's too much for me. Jeez. This kid is straight up levitated to home plate. Oh, damn. I forgot about this. My man. That's what you call athleticism, guys. Athleticism at its finest. He did some Three Ninja shit just there. Oh, man. What do you say? Young people, my son got fired from his first job for doing donuts with his pallet jack. Oh, my gosh. That's nuts. This kid right here, though, that's what I'm talking about. That kid going to the MLB. That kid going to Major League Baseball right there. Just off of that, just tells me that he going to get himself a deal. What's this one? We're going to look at two more.
Me going to a swim party and didn't nobody tell me it was a 12 feet.
Hold on, look at this. Look, she jumps in, her ass can't swim. She jumps in, her ass can't swim. But I want you to watch the guy to the left. He don't even try to jump in there. He just try to reach his hand out to her because his ass can't swim either. Look. Give me your hand. I can't swim. Give me your hand. It took one dude that just, and nobody else paying attention. That guy jumped in and he get her over there.
Me going to.
Boy, he better have got the number after that. Her ass was about to die. Why did he jump in like that? I don't know, yo. But you see y'all see what I'm talking about? Look, she jumps in. Her ass can't swim. The one guy looked like he about to go get her. He ain't even get in. He like, nah, just give me your hand. Because my ass can't swim either. Like, he couldn't even hold on to the side and get in there. He like, nah, these dreads just got done, shorty. Oh, my gosh. That had to have been embarrassing, yo. Jeez Louise. She kicked her feet up and everything when she jumped in. That would have never saw the light of day. He tackled her. Dude just straight up walked across the bottom of the pool. That's basically. I saw a guy in pre-ranger course that bragged passed his swim test, and he didn't know how to swim. Jeez, that's crazy. Oh my goodness gracious! He'll say he tackled her. Oh my gosh. This one's pretty funny. Watch this. I thought this was hilarious.
So my first time is going to be Popeye, so let's try it.
Hold up. Start it over.
I've never had fried chicken ever in my life, so my first time is going to be Popeye, so let's try it.
Oh, this is good. Nah. This shit bang, dog.
I've never had fried chicken ever in my life, so my first...
Yo, I seen that, yo. I was crying laughing, yo. Oh my god. Oh man, that shit had me crying laughing. That is fucking hilarious.
I've never had fried
It made me want some Popeye's chicken after I seen it, yo. But I laughed so hard. That made me laugh pretty good. What's this one? Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Where we at? This little kid right here, the little baby. That little baby gonna be a menace to society or a military person. Check this shit out. So when the older siblings make the mistake and give the 3-year-old a fully auto Orby toy gun. Watch this kid, yo.
You can shoot me because I
Watch.
shot you.
The kid pretends to not know what they're doing, and then watch how the kid's shooting, right? The kid just shooting like la la la. Then this kid literally mounts the gun up like a fucking ranger, and just start lighting his brother and sister ass up like they was born for this shit. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start it over. Just watch. They give the kid starts to shoot it like a kid would shoot it, and then mounts that bitch up and then starts just laying their asses out.
I'm shooting anybody. You can shoot me because I shot you. I shot him. Ah! I shot! Let's go! Take it from me!
Watch, mounted that bitch up. Yo, that little baby shouldered that shit up and started lighting their asses up. Oh my gosh, yo, that had me crying. It had me crying. And then gives that evil laugh. Yo, that shit had me crying. It was just shooting like a little kid, like la 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 la, and then they just mounted that. Look, switches over, boom, mounts that bitch up, and just start lighting his brother and sister up. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious, yo. That is hilarious. Oh, that little kid. Oh man, that shit was funny. Now this one got me thinking, right? This one got me thinking. So listen to the story. This got me thinking that they're the same person, but the reality's bled over. Just hear the story out. The older one, stop. Right. Oh man, look at this.
Same name, same height, same hair color, but they had never met before.
Same name, same height, same hair color, but they never met before. Hold on, let's do it again.
Same name, same height, same hair color, but they had never met before. This guy on the left here was born in Severn, Maryland. He's 6'4", has red hair and wears black glasses. He's a minor league pitcher and his name is Brady Feigl. As for the guy on the right, his name is also Brady Feigl. He's also 6'4", he also has red hair and wears black glasses, and he is also a minor league pitcher. But he was born in Chesterfield, Missouri. Before 2018, they had never met one another. Are they twins? Are they related? Were they separated at birth? The two doppelgangers in the crew at Inside Edition put it to the test.
A DNA test. It says I'm 53% Germanic Europe. Stop. Are you? No. I got 2%. I got 10. Are you Italian at all? No Italian.
So as it turns out, they're not twins. They're not even related. They just share the same name, occupation, position, height, and similar appearance. What are the odds?
It's pretty crazy. We're still brothers in a way, yeah. I guess, you know. And we're always going to be Brady Feigl. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's some Earth 1 and Earth 2 shit. They probably the same person from different realities, and the realities bled over, and somehow they stayed in the same reality. I'm all on the clone stuff, Derna. I'm all on the clone stuff, but I don't know if they clones. They might be the same person from different realities, and the realities bled over. That's what I think. They the same person from Earth 1 and Earth 2. That's where, you know, he from Earth 762, like Joe Nicholslick's Uncle Brosy, who got eaten by the cannibals in World War I or whatever. That's crazy. That's crazy. They same name, same height, same position, same sport, all that stuff. That's crazy. That's pretty cool though, but that's crazy. They say everybody got a doppelganger. They say everybody got a lookalike out there. Apparently I got a couple. Apparently I got a couple. What Jay say? T.W. Shannon and we got Aaron Donald, and who else knows out there that people think I look like? I don't know. When your parents coincidentally share the same great grandparents. I mean, apparently they did a 23andMe. They said it wasn't the case, but I don't know. They're definitely clones. I've been saying they were clones. So you gotta come in one day during like use them, but like when I said that Benicio del Toro is the Spanish Brad Pitt. The Spanish Brad Pitt. All right, let's move on with this one for the last one. This is why other countries are ahead of our kids. This is why. Yes, Nick Nolte and Gary Busey do. Yes, I've always confused them too. Yes. Check this out. This is why this is gym class in Japan. Check this shit out.
Okay, so clearly the message was lost in my previous video because everybody focused on the fact that I used a video of a Chinese kindergarten. So I'm going to offset that here by using video of a Japanese kindergarten class. Now, a lot of people that comment on the previous post who are teachers said, yes, their school was reducing PE time or even getting rid of their playgrounds. I know that schools do still have gym and they have recess. However, I own a sport performance facility. I've been seeing athletes for over 12 years, maybe thousands of youth athletes. And these are kids that play sports.
How
the
cool
level
is
of coordination that these kindergartners are showing is not normal. And you're lying if you are saying that all of our kindergartners have that. And I don't care if we have it in kindergarten and then it stops. It needs to continue throughout school. So this study looked at the brains of students who either sat quietly or who went for a walk. The students that were walking showed improved response accuracy, greater brain activity with regards to attention and cognitive processing, and actually improved outcome on a subsequent academic task. There's also a meta-analysis of 53 studies that show that youth that participated in resistance training showed improved academic performance, improved behavior, and cognitive processing. Lastly, we know that exercise increases the flow of oxygen to the brain and it increases neurotransmitter in the brain, which help with concentration, learning, memory, and even your ability to tolerate stress. Okay, so clearly the message was lost in my previous video because everybody focused.
That's fantastic to me. That's how kids, that's how kindergarten, that's how gym class should be, period, full stop. That looked like fun. Jimmy Graham. I remember Jimmy Graham. He was the tight end, right? But that's how it's supposed to be. That looked like so much fun. So much fun. Now, granted, I don't know if this is a kindergarten gym class given to people up here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how it works over there. All I know is that shit looked like fun. I would have loved to do that. Even if it's a sport that kids participate in, I would love to put my kids in that. Anyway, guys, I'm tired. Now I want to go back to sleep. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream. Let people know we live. You catching the replay. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I would love the constructive criticism, guys. Anyway, it is 3:43 in the morning. I'm going to go to sleep so I can be waking up by my son at 8 a.m. for no reason. Until next time, it's CannonHotep saying be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss, and don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. I'll holler at y'all.
Don't relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas
relax and take note.